Like it's very heavy, sir?
It is very heavy, Sam. So believe it or not,
No, sir, it's not heavy.
we are going away for so long that Deborah actually agreed to check a bag. Don't hurt yourself.
No, sir.
Ugh. Unbelievable. Getting ready for our big trip. Where are we going?
Lots of places.
Where?
Turkey, Greece, Albania, Montenegro, and Croatia.
And
Venice.
Right.
For one day.
So here's the trip. There's Italy, Sicily. Over here is Turkey. Turkey also continues up here. And we start out at Istanbul. Istanbul, which used to be called Constantinople, is the cross between Europe and Asia. The Bosphorus connects the Black Sea to the Adriatic. We're starting in Istanbul, heading over to northern Greece, Kavala, then Skiathos, and then Santorini, the island of Santorini. After Greece and Albania, Kotor, Montenegro, Avar, Split, Šibenik, part of Croatia, and then across to Venice, where we're getting off today. Istanbul, Turkey, on the Bosphorus River. Connects the Black Sea to the Mediterranean. We're in Istanbul. People said don't be get in trouble or anything because we're right next to Syria, but I don't think there'd be any problem around here. Oh, wait, they're shooting behind me. On a boat ride tomorrow, I'm hoping these aren't the boats. Look a little tippy.
Hello, welcome to my kitchen. Evet, buyurun.
Explaining it.
I don't know what those are. Good. Fried something.
Hi.
Waffles.
How are you? Waffles.
Look at this potato. Check this out.
Artık bozun parayı yani yeter. Artık bozun bu parayı. Artık bozun.
Sen ne kadar ben vereyim?
Hayır ben artık bozulsun bu parayı.
Light snack for the afternoon. Good sized potatoes. Look at that.
Merhaba.
Having a quiet beer here, trying to stay out of trouble, but E-I-E-I-O. Oh, the black here. The next day we took a tour on the Bosphorus with a business associate and his nephew and sister. After too many ozos, the local drink of his, they became increasingly entertaining and a bit argumentative.
This was built to protect the Bosphorus from the invaders. It kind of controls the passage through the Bosphorus.
This is uncle and nephew arguing about everything.
I love it.
This building was bought by the Russians for 120 million. There's a difference of opinion about what it cost.
It deserves. I think I would pay 124 million if I had some.
They paid 124 million for
It
that
worth it.
stupid house.
It worth it. What do you think, Deborah?
Is it worth it?
Yeah.
Ooh, it's very unique and it's beautiful and I'll bet it
Sorry
needs
to
a
say
lot
that.
of work.
No, they don't buy it because it's house. They buy it because they try to play with the pride of the Ottomans or the Turks.
Couldn't even agree on which side was Asia and which side was Europe of the Bosphorus.
How I like you want that? That's bad. Like you should say no at that point because like I'm only like seriously. This is of course Asia. And I'm like,
This is Asia.
yes, but you were like Europe. This is Korea High School. This is Europe.
This is Europe.
No, I think it's only
Stop
Finland,
it,
so
sit
we
down.
just lost it.
I've been trapping. I've been trapping.
No, she warned you. She warned you.
I told you those bad.
Yeah, we've got dinner to go here. Now we're ordering for Deborah here. And
Yarısını çöpe at.
no menus here.
Yeriz ya. Ben de et yiyeceğim.
Sen de mi yedin?
Ben de et yiyeceğim. O yüzden 2 kişilik karışık
Çocuk,
et yapsın.
ben sana söylediğim şeyi, parasına sen bak. Söylediğim şeyi yapabilecek.
What do you think, Deborah? Is that okay?
Bu kadıncağız tamam mı? Acılı bir şiş yiyecek ve yanında da fıstıklı kebap istiyor. Nasıl yapacaksın? Ama dubleyi yiyemez. Onu ye.
I think he's saying she's a pain in the neck.
I will order for you normal shish kebab, lamb, spicy lamb, and kebab with meal or what we call it,
Sounds
ground beef with pistachio.
That sounds perfect.
What's she gonna say?
Kafana göre getir. Bu ve bu balık yiyeceğiz. Tamam mı? Sen kafana göre. Varsa ki kız kardeşin dinle. Ben sana beraber siktirelim. Kız kardeşin, abin, ben senden yaşlıyım. İki kadın.
Or I'd like you to take a break and bring me a beer.
Annen gelmiş buraya. Onlara o
This is
servis
quite a
yapacaksın
process.
balıkta.
Looking at the menu would be quicker.
Hadi özgürsün. Bunlar antik kırmızı içecek. What would you like to drink?
Beer.
Bira bu içecek.
Of course, we do a couple of cultural things. Touring Philippi, which was 2,400 years ago, or 400 BC.
So that is one of the game boards that they would use, and one surviving at the very entrance of the commercial market. Right. We have surviving
Roman toilets. So they sit side by side, and if you're royalty, you have your servant come down and warm it up before you sit down. Good idea, huh?
Start naming the toilets after the name of the emperor. So when they would say I would go to the toilet, they would say I would go to the Vespasian. And this is a terminology that stands even today in archaeology. If you Google Vespasians, you will take a result for Roman toilets.
Did they have one named John?
No.
We'll go to the John.
I'm not very pleased if they had John because I'm John. I don't really like that.
Now we're back to lunch. In fact, fried, what are they?
Anchovies.
Fried anchovies. They look like the kind of fish I can catch. Jack, you and me, buddy. We can catch these. Huh? What do you think? Ben, what do you think? Tom, I know you can do better. But, hey. We worked out this morning, so Deborah's let me have a fried fest. Peppers are good, healthy. Fried zucchini, fried eggplant, fried meatballs, fried potatoes, garlic, and mythos beer. That's great, huh? I like this beer. I could move to Greece for a week. Full Santorini island in Greece. On the funicular in Santorini at sunset.
My ears are popping.
You could ride a mule up. It's the other choice. I'm sure Deborah would like to ride that mule up. What do you think? Would you like to ride the mule up?
Yeah, right. Yeah. You know what a fat
I
chance.
think the restaurant that they said was a 15-minute walk along the cliffs at sunset, which has been beautiful so far. But now they just told us it's another 15 minutes. I think we've been going 20. Getting ready for sunset. It was a hike, but it's a beautiful view. Don't know if this comes out. Because we were nearby, we decided to drop in unannounced to Heliotopus, a small hotel we stayed at more than 4 years ago to visit with Leila, see if she remembered us.
We did.
Laughing and drinking.
We did.
Not
Then
drinking.
they left.
No, we don't drink.
We were drinking.
You were drinking, maybe.
But you record I'm not.
I'm doing
I'm
video.
not drinking. And then we had a bad review in TripAdvisor, and David said, before she left, because she did it before checkout, I said, because you complain, although we have a list with a price list, don't pay. Go, because I don't want you to see upset.
I do remember this.
Yes. But she went in TripAdvisor and she said, making the price 5 times more live. And she said, my underwear costs so much for laundry and they're very expensive.
So you could buy more underwear for her.
And then you wrote an answer. And David, and he said, we had a very nice day, blah, blah. And you know what, dear? Answering to her, your undies must be very, very dirty.
It's a pretty cool place for lunch. Said they have fresh fish that the owner caught off this dock or pier or whatever you call it this morning.
So besides lunch, what are you waiting for, Dave?
I just did my first Facebook posting. I did it on Deborah's account. Sort of my practice run. I'm sure it's going to be a collector's item. I'm just going to copy it and sign it and send it to everyone. My first Facebook posting, because she wants me to Facebook when I'm retired. So I've been watching to see if there are any likes. It's 7:30 in the morning. I get that, but it's sort of like watching the stock price on my first day on the Hexel job. No likes yet. I'm a little bit upset about that. But the food is here. Or is it? Is the food here yet?
It's coming.
Oh, it's coming.
It's coming.
Yeah, so are my likes. Sunset at Santorini. I think I'm going to get a unique photo here of the sunset. Oh, actually, a few other people had the same idea. Give me a rare photo. Beautiful Durrës, Albania, and the lovely town square, and the city center municipal building. This guy is collecting snails. Makes me want to have one. We read about this beach in Albania. We just took a taxi about 20 miles, and it's not looking good. So Deborah researched this beach resort, which turns out to be one they would like to be a beach resort someday, but they have a very short season, and it's October. We are the only people here. Oh, there's somebody. They held the table for us. And they put Axl Rose on. Can you hear that? It doesn't get much better than this.
What a global moment.
No English on the menu. So we're doing fish. Anyhow, we'll see the beach in a little while. Oh, hi. We're at a resort beach in Albania that Deborah found. It's really nice, other than the crowds. It's kind of noisy here. But I'm going to try to take a nap. See ya. Entering Montenegro through the fjord. The pretty, this is the old town of Kotor, Montenegro. I don't know if you can see the zigzag of the wall that goes all the way up and around. We're going to try to hike that for our exercise day after tomorrow. 1,500 steps?
1350.
1350. The entrance to the stairway. Don't know, maybe halfway. That's the town, and there's the boat. Steps in the world. No sidewall, but it's not too far. Probably not to code these steps. Uh-oh, guess we were just on the easy part. She gets pretty scared when there's no wall. I don't know why. I think we're at the top of the fort. Deborah's looking forward to going across this gangplank. Yikes. Oh boy. Hey, yikes. I should have studied my metallurgy a little better.
You know how it is.
It's fine. Just kidding, it's terrible.
I can see that.
Tightrope. Walker. Way up, you said this is maybe the dumbest thing you ever did?
I think it was more like 7/8 of the way up, actually.
What are you doing now?
I'm having a Mexico beer.
To our friends Nick Tapara, Nick Stanich, and Nick Short. You know any other Nicks? St. Nick? The Dubrovnik. We're in Dubrovnik, which is probably a really quaint little old city, but it is packed with tourists from a cruise ship. I guess that had to happen eventually. So we're trying to find a good restaurant. That was a bit of a joke. And finally found one in the middle of the tourist zone because it had tablecloths, so we thought it might be good. Deborah's a little upset they took a swallow of wine away. How's that spaghetti?
It's Chef Boyardee, basically.
Oh, did they not have SpaghettiOs? Fine bottle of wine. And they call this risotto. Kind of looks like rice Boyardee to me, but who knows? Anyhow, there we are. We're in Dubrovnik. Whoops. Getting attacked by birds. An old castle. And the modern town. And then there's the old town over here. And here's some ancient Roman laundry. You'd think it'd be dry by now. Clearing the tables. The rain finally quit. And split. Washed away all the tourists. Except for this one. With her umbrella. Now there is a great Scrabble word. Among many other Scrabble words in this country. So we're in Split, Croatia. Beautiful town. It's this great old village that was the place where Diocletius, I'm not sure which, retired with all the soldiers. So it's a really cool old town. It's been raining for a couple of days, so we're pretty pleased. The sun came out. I anticipated the sun was going to come out. So when we went out for lunch, I thought ahead and I brought my camera. Now for those of you who are beginner photographers, an important thing is you always want to have battery power, and you always want to have film, enough film or video. Is it B? Okay. You always want to have enough battery power. So I'm pretty clever. I have two batteries. I keep them both charged. So I keep swapping them out because there's nothing worse than bringing a battery and then forgetting that it's a dead battery and it hasn't been charged. However, this particular time, I left both batteries on my counter at home. So a third point for you beginner photographers, carry two batteries, but always have one with you, if you know what I mean. Anyhow, nice weather. Can't take a picture. If you're wondering why we don't have any good pictures of Split, that's the story.
St. Mark's Square.
Gorgeous palace right there.
And the Grand Canal.
Voting going on in these canals too. Yikes. That's the Grand Canal. Pretty sure Deborah wants to do the animal act. Yeah, really.
Not gonna happen.
That's nuts. St. Mark's. Interesting story of St. Mark. Everybody needed a patron saint, and Venice was just sort of a beginner, sort of backwater. And the only saint they had was Saint Theodore, who was really not cool. So when they were in Alexandria, they hijacked the body of St. Mark, who was one of the original 4 evangelists, and brought him here. So you see lots of sculptures and things about St. Mark, and they make it sound like he belonged here. This is the original one, which is Ottoman design, mosaic. The others have been updated over the years. But there's St. Mark's Square and the tower in the sun. Doge Palace coming up here on the left, right? So I never really understood when I came here as a kid what Doge was, but it's the leader, the Duke. But they were selected by people semi-democratically originally, but they were always old because they didn't want them to stay in power too long and they wanted them to die, so there were lots of them. But this is their palace. And there's the bell tower. Beautiful.
Nožički.
Qua un cavallo napoletano ho trovato.
Ah sì?
Guardati, ma non toccato, non vedi sopra.
Non è a cavallo. Giralo.
So now we're in Murano, Italy, which is right near Venice. It's where they do the glass blowing. Deborah wanted to go into the grocery store ahead of me. Well, I paid the bill, and I'm not sure where she... Whoops. That's a pretty good sized woman. I'm not sure where she went, but I'm going to guess she's by the mortadella counter. If I can find the meats. Oh, yeah. There she is. What'd you get in there?
The same that I
think we just found dinner. Look at this. And we're here for one night. Can't take it on the plane.
That's fine.
You think? It's been a while. She's not done. Gone wow. Really, we've got like 3 more hours. This woman over here in the wheelchair is going to die before she has a chance. Think you got enough?
Yeah, I think now I do.
So I guess we're having mortadella and cheese for dinner. So to get the bread, we're supposed to use one of these gloves. Everybody's using them. Maybe I need to here. I don't think I could be a surgeon. Everybody else is just so good. Everybody was so drooling over this, we couldn't even wait till we got to the boat, even though we just had lunch.
We didn't just have lunch.
She wouldn't even let me carry her bag for her.
Like, I can't even get this.
Now we don't know how to get on a ferry. We don't know how to pay. I mean, we're just going to sneak on. If they throw her off, she'll be okay as long as she's got, look at this, lunch meats and cheese. And we don't have time to eat all this. Well, maybe.